bullet holes. You say sorry just for show. If you live like that, you live with ghosts. Band-aids don't fix bullet holes. You say sorry just for show. If you live like that, you live with ghosts. If you love like that, blood run. 'Cause baby, now we got bad blood. You know we used to be bad love. So take a look what you've done. 'Cause baby, now we got bad blood. Now we got problems, and I don't think we can solve them. You
morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Clap your hands, clap, clap, clap. Stomp your feet, stomp, stomp, stomp. Spin around, spin, spin, spin. Alright. Good morning, good morning, good morning. 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 Wash your hands, wash, wash, wash. Shake your hands, shake, shake, shake. Brush your teeth, brush, brush, brush. Alright. Good morning.
Happy Monday. Monday. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys and lady type people had amazing weekends. Back to the grind today. There's nothing like a Monday morning, is there? Monday mornings are the best. Am I the only one that loves Monday mornings? Anyway, y'all doing okay? Everybody survived the weekend? Okay, good. Great. Good. Appreciate you tuning in. Colby, Battle Angel, JG, SO, Agent Z, Smokey, Defoe, Captain Trips, Rick Sanchez, Red, Cadillac Chris, Bartley's and James, Gator Gang, Mr. Hooks, Big Lee. Did y'all do anything exciting this weekend? No? Well, I did. Hope you had a good weekend. But welcome to the morning show. It's me, Uncle Lou, live for you on LouTube today. Thanks for watching. Shout out to Slim Shady Canes. He won the Pick the Picture contest last week. And despite the fact that he's a Miami Hurricane fan, he chose to send in a Bobby Bowden tribute for this week. Very classy. Very classy of you, Slim. Of course, I'm sure all of you have heard by now, but Bobby Bowden passed away over the weekend, 91 years old. Died peacefully amongst friends and family, according to his son, Terry Bowden, who released a statement yesterday. Pancreatic cancer. That's a tough one to beat. He beat prostate cancer a little over 10 years ago. Even had COVID last year, too. Beat that. Rest in peace, Bobby Bowden. Condolences to his family, Florida State fans, to Florida State extended family. One of a kind, Bobby Bowden. One of a kind. The list of accomplishments are a mile long. Some of them are shown here on this photo that Slim sent in. But the craziest one to me might be 14 years in a row finishing in the top 5. That's hard. That's unbelievable. I don't know if anybody will ever do that again. Y'all think anybody will ever do that again? 14 years in a row in the top 5. I mean, that is unreal. Unreal. So that was some sad news over the weekend. What's up with our buddy Scott Cochran? Something's up, ain't it? Something's definitely up. Nobody be quote unquote stepping away from the program 3 weeks before the season starts due to unspecified health reasons. I'm not buying it. I'm just telling you that. No, I don't treat Georgia any different than I treat any other team. I'm not buying this here. Unspecified health reason. What, the guy's got a headache, so he has to quit 3 weeks before the season. So I'm not buying it. Not buying it. Georgia wasted no time filling Cochran's spot, though, with none other than our good buddy, Will Muschamp. So, I don't know what's going on. I've heard the same rumors that all of y'all have probably heard. I don't, I don't know what's true or what's not true. But my guess would be that he's not coming back. That would be my guess, that he's not coming back. I don't know. Stepping away from the program. Yeah, 3 weeks before the season starts. I mean, he's the special teams coordinator. So, I mean, it's not like, he's not the offensive coordinator. So it could be worse. So it could be worse. I don't know. I've heard the same stuff y'all have heard. Oh, let me change forgot to change the thing on the bottom here. I'm going to say no on that. Shout out to Slim Shady Canes. There we go. That's better. That's better. So, yeah, is this good news? No. It's never, it's never good news lose anybody, player, coach, anything 3 weeks before the season starts. Is it devastating? No. Special teams coordinator. So it could be both, Rick. Could be both. Could be both. Good morning, Chiquita. Yeah, Smokey. He either loves the needle or afraid of the needle. Yeah. One of the two. Slim Shady, thank you for the super chat this morning, too. He said, RIP Coach Bowden, absolute legend, and my Canes would never have become what they are without him. Yeah, when I first really started getting into college football, really getting into it, the Miami-Florida State game was the game every year. Every year. Thank you for the super chat, Slim. Hope you had a good weekend. And very classy, Slim, as a Miami fan, for you to send in this Bobby Bowden picture this week. Hufford Billy Paul, what's up, buddy? Anyway, we got Scott Kerr coming on this morning, too, with the fake news. So we'll see what he's been up to this weekend. I'm sure we'll check in with Hell's Angels Bar and Grill over in Goose Creek. Oh, will we get another Dan Mullen story? Fingers crossed. I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, good morning, though.
Yeah, you can uncross those fingers because there is a Dan Mullen story. So.
Well, what? Jeez. I'm the luckiest. I feel like the luckiest guy on earth.
Hey, R.I.P. to Bobby Bowden. I just remember my dad. Now, my dad, of course, being a Georgia Bulldogs fan, but he loved Bobby Bowden. Didn't have too much love for Bear Bryant, but Bobby Bowden, he always just thought that is a great coach there, Bobby Bowden. He'd always tout what a terrific coach Bobby Bowden was. So,
Yeah, Pigskin Pete made the point yesterday that Bobby Bowden is one of the only most people, when they get that successful, have a bunch of people don't like them, you know, whether it's an individual or a team, you know, like Nick Saban. A lot of people
Right.
don't like Nick Saban, you know.
Right.
But you really never did hear people that said, you know who I don't like? Bobby Bowden. Like you never heard that, really, you know.
No, he was a beloved individual in college athletics, no doubt. No one ever. I never heard anyone say something bad about Bobby Bowden. None of the announcers that called games would say anything bad about Bobby Bowden.
Yeah.
Because he won games, a lot of them.
Right.
Very smart guy. I mean, he was a great strategist too. I mean, I think that he was kind of what you might call the Nick Saban of that era, but except a lot nicer.
Yeah.
Not that Nick Saban's not nice. I'm sure he's a decent guy. But Nick kind of rubs. I know he rubs the press the wrong way. So there you go. But
I watched several tribute videos, I guess you would call them, over the weekend or yesterday, and read a bunch of articles. And so, you know, all kinds of, you know, people telling all kinds of stories about Bobby Bowden and, of course, some of the records and things at Florida State. But one thing that I had forgotten that I heard, and I wish I could remember where I heard this so I could give credit, but I can't remember now. But, you know, these teams now that sort of are on the rise, like Cincinnati maybe, or Central Florida, or Boise State, and you always hear them complaining that you know, we'll play anybody, we don't care, but then they get mad because teams won't schedule a home and home with them, you know. When Bowden took over at Florida State, they were a nothing program. I mean, less than nothing. They were
Right.
they were 4-29 in the three seasons before he got there.
Wow.
And in his first year, he went 5-6, and that's amazing. And that was his only losing season he ever had, was that first one. But anyway, when they first started kind of getting good and people were saying, you know, what the hell is going on down here at Florida State, he started trying to schedule big games, and no one would do a home and home with him. So he said, okay, you know what? You don't want to do a home and home? We'll come to your place 2 years in a row and embarrass you in front of your home fans 2 years in a row. And that's what he did. He played back-to-back years at Ohio State, at Nebraska, at LSU, at Auburn. They wouldn't do a home and home. So he played them there twice in a row and beat them.
That's great. And Nebraska was a powerhouse back then. Well, all the others were too, but Nebraska was certainly a big powerhouse back in the day. So, yeah, he was a great coach and just as I said, a beloved coach. Everyone, you never heard, as you said, anybody say anything bad about Bobby Bowden. Now, Scott Cochran, mental health issues and well-being. That's why he's dropping.
Yeah, and listen, okay, I'm somebody who takes mental health very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, and that's a true story and 100% of the story, then obviously, I hope he takes as much time as he needs and gets himself together, because I'm not one of these people who. I'm all for mental health and people staying healthy that way. I take that kind of thing seriously. The problem is, too many times when you hear vague information like this, it's just a cover for something worse.
Yes.
Yeah. And so I don't blame anybody or me for not necessarily just blindly believing, oh, well, he's got anxiety, so he needs to take some time off. If that's the case, fine, and I hope he gets himself together. Whatever the issue is, I hope he gets himself together. But it's just odd. 3 weeks before the season, I don't know. And there's lots of rumors floating around, everything from he's refusing to take the vaccine to, maybe a drug or a pill problem to he's actually in rehab. So I don't know. I have no idea. But Kirby didn't waste any time replacing him. That's for sure.
No, and he had a great person to replace him with, Will Muschamp. Yeah. I think that's absolutely terrific to have him. I think people don't realize what a pressure cooker job any of these assistant coaches, special teams coaches, quarterback coaches, what a pressure cook job they are in college football and of course in the NFL. Week by week, day by day. Honest to goodness, I understand why they get paid as much as they get paid, because you got to figure that Kirby probably during football season works 70 plus hours a week, maybe.
I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, looking at film, going through drills, practice, figuring out the next team, objective, strategy, etc. It's a highly mentally and physically challenging job to be a coach. Yeah. So, you might be right, but who knows? I mean, it is a little strange to finish or stop 3 weeks before the actual season starting. We're 3 weeks away, Lou. How about that?
I'll tell you, and this just goes to show how selfish of an individual I really am. When I my very, very first reaction when I heard this yesterday about Cochran, before I put any thought into it, before I looked around at all to what might have been going on, my first thought was, I hope he didn't do something he wasn't supposed to be doing recruiting wise. And and Georgia has canned him to try to pacify the NCAA or something like that. That's the first thought that went through my head. I was like, oh no, what did he do?
Well, true. I totally, what did you do to tarnish our program?
Yeah.
So it might be time. If it is a possible drug problem, it might be best that someone did come to him and say, we'll tell the press that it's mental health issues, and just go ahead and step down and do what needs to be done to get better.
Right.
Who knows? Hey, by the way, remember, next week I won't be here because I'm traveling this coming week.
Yes.
Going to Chicago, where I must wear a face mask everywhere I go. It's not recommended, it is required. Even in the hotel I'm staying in, I must wear a face mask. So, fun times, good times. So if you're ready, Glue, I'm ready.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
It's time for the Lou 2 fake news. And here's the news fit to be only on the Uncle Lou channel. With all the conference shuffling now taking place, Notre Dame is still not committed to any conference at all until this past week, when the president of Notre Dame Athletics announced that Notre Dame is forming their own conference called the JKM TGPOL Conference, or the Jesus Kicked Me Through the Goalpost of Life Conference. At the beginning, Notre Dame will be playing against their practice team, but a non-academy in Wisconsin who has a rugby team would like to join, and a theologian school of snake handling in West Virginia is also asked to join. Notre Dame also announced they are banning anything related to the movie Rudy. We're tired of people asking where Rudy is and sick of the continuous crying that goes on when the movie is mentioned. Whether the NCAA will sanction such a conference is to be determined. For this season, Notre Dame will continue to play several games in the ACC and be disappointed again by the end of the season. We at Lutu Fake News like to keep you up to date on everything related to sports. So while searching for stories this week, we ran into the category on ESPN, cricket. This fake news reporter knows nothing about the game, but here are the headlines. Zampa removes set name as Bangladesh stutter. What in the hell does that mean? Bangladesh may stutter, for they are a poor, starving country. You stutter when you're undernourished. One more headline, Domingo wants good wickets. Well, hey, I want hookers and cocaine, but you don't see me whining about that. That's your real cricket headlines. Now on with the fake news. Clemson Tide coach Nick Saban will reach $11.5 million a year in his final year of a new contract. The University of Alabama stated in a recent press conference that Saban will be up there in age, so they want a goal for him to reach. When Saban was asked by the press about the big money at the end of his deal, he said, "None of your business. Anyone want to fight me over it? Meet me after this press junket in the parking lot." No one showed up, but Saban was in the parking lot with a bike chain in one hand and a bat in the other. He yelled to all the press as we were getting in our cars, "Come at me, bro." After that showing, everyone agreed that Nick Saban is worth every penny that Alabama wants to pay him. And since Dan Mullen just showed off his recent dance moves with team members, he decided to contact Chippendales to see if they needed more male entertainers. Chippendales thought it was so funny that they went on YouTube and burned the email and resume and stated they don't need Dan Mullen and his tiny Elvis of a penis anywhere near our company. However, Megan Mullen just hired Chippendales dancers to perform at their home for no special occasion, just for her. Dan continues to work on his moves and hopes to join the Insane Clown Posse's male dancers, the Juggalo male dancers, in the future. And Lutu Fake News is being brought to you by, hey, are you stupid? People call you an ignorant sumbitch. Do you like hitting your head constantly with a hammer? Do you like picking your nose in the grocery line and pulling out a large booger? Do you like digging in your arse at an urgent care center and come out with brown fingers? Well, now you imbeciles have an outlet to vent. It's the Uncle Lou After Dark show on Wednesday and Friday nights at midnight on Twitch TV. Call in and ask for the 10,000th time what Lou thinks about Texas and Oklahoma joining the SEC. Even ask if he thinks Liberty University is going to join the conference. Lou will berate and browbeat the living hell out of you. He might call you an idiot, too. Call Lou After Dark, you dumbass, at 1-900-BIG-OLD-TATAs. That's 1-900-BIG-OLD-TATAs.
You big dummy!
I forgot. I should have told you to put that in. My apologies. And Hell's Angels Bar in Goose Creek. Old lady Crystal Sugar Lips is pregnant. By who? Well, it could be a Maury Povich show in the future, but Hell's Angels Bar is putting on a big baby shower this Saturday. There will be games like Guess Who's the Daddy, Guess the Baby Food, made by chef and president Dick Wrench, blind diaper changing with used diapers. Please don't ask where the diapers came from, and put your hand on the hot muffler contest. This has nothing to do with the shower, but members like to watch probies burn their hands on a hot muffler. Bring a gift, and it better be worth enough to trade for some Sudafed to Hell's Angels Bar this Saturday, sometime in the afternoon. Hell's Angels Bar, right before Stumpy's Firecracker Stand in Goose Creek. And that is the Lutu Fake News for the week. Those are my principles. You don't like them? Well, I have others. Scott Kerr reporting.
Scott, I hate to do this to you, but actions have consequences. Encouraging people to call my show and ask me about Texas and Oklahoma to the SEC. Encouraging people to call my show and ask about Liberty to the SEC. You're suspended from fake news for 1 week.
Oh, is that wrong? Oh, wow. I'm so sorry to hear that, Lou.
Yeah, I don't want you to come on next Monday.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. You did see that I put Wednesday and Friday on Twitch TV at midnight. I just saw. Oh, let them look on Twitch TV for it. It's under World of War of Tanks. Okay, look for it there.
Oh my
Well, how
God.
was your? And lastly, how was your weekend? Everything good?
Good. You know what I did? I went bowling for the first time in, God, I don't even remember the last time I went bowling. And that was on Saturday night. So
Yep.
I thought I was going to be sore when I woke up yesterday, but I really wasn't. And I was like, oh, well. But then this morning, I could hardly get out of the bed.
It's always the second day. It always is the second day
Yeah.
when you do some physical activity. It's the same for me. It's like, I'm trying to play golf again. And, man, it doesn't hurt me after the first day, but the second day, it's like, oh my gosh, what did I do to my shoulder? So,
Yeah,
anyway,
I'm feeling it today. But I had a good time though. Yeah, we had fun. I hadn't been in years, and I'm happy to report as well that my lifelong philosophy of the three best places to pick up a woman, and one of those three places being the bowling alley. I'm happy to report that is still the case. From what I saw on Saturday. The bowling alley is still prime hunting ground. If you're looking
Wow.
for a woman immediately, there was a lot of desperate looking people there. Yeah.
See, I'm always looking at the old-fashioned way, which is the bar. But that is just so cliche these days. So I don't know if that's the case or not. But the bowling alley, never tried that hunting ground at all.
Yeah, the three best places: the bowling alley, the bus station.
The bus station.
Yeah, the only place on earth that has people more desperate than those at the bowling alley. And and the third best place, of course, is church.
Is what?
Church.
Oh, church.
Right.
Well, Ballard knows all about that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, by the way, not to pry into Mr. Ballard's private affairs, but he always kind of tells the story on Fridays. Is he and that girl still going together, or are they still around?
She has pretty much wrote him off.
Oh,
Yeah.
Poor Ballard.
Yep. She ghosted him. That's what the kids call it these days. They don't break up with each other anymore. They just stop responding and talking to him. Yeah.
They stop texting each other.
Yep.
is
And
what
that's
goes
called ghosted. Yeah. Ballard has been ghosted by the love of his life.
Oh, Ballard, he'll find you somebody else,
Yeah.
For sure.
Maybe.
POF, plenty of fish in the sea,
Right.
no doubt. Well, Lou, I hope you have a great week, and I'm sorry I won't see you next Monday, but we'll try to have plenty for you the week after.
Yeah.
Okay?
Have a safe trip. Have fun, and we look forward to hearing about it in a couple of weeks when you come back on.
Okay, man.
All right.
Thank
Take
you,
it
Lou.
easy. All right. Bye, Scott.
Yeah, man. Bye-bye.
Scott KERR calling in with the fake news like he does every Monday, except for next Monday. So who wants to call in next Monday and entertain us? I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. If you want to come on next Monday, maybe send me an email or something. We can have somebody on Monday since Scott going to be out of town. Slim Shady says you can find plenty of easy women at Planned Parenthood clinics too. It's true. That's true. Plus, a lot of times the women at Planned Parenthood are emotional train wrecks. For what they're going through, and those type of women are always easier to get to. Golden Blue Man says if we get to the very bottom of the barrel, he'll come on. You can come on anytime, sir. You know that. Hufferbilly Paul, when are you coming on the? I saw that you emailed me about lunch money. When can we get you on lunch money? Can we get you on today? Can we get you on tonight, though? Okay, we'll have you on tonight. You know the routine. Edward calls in and does his song and dance for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then we'll have you on after that. Anyone commenting has a YouTube channel, Michael Hogg. You can't comment without a YouTube channel. Some people just don't upload videos. What else? Oh, I cut the cord and got YouTube TV. So I'm happy to report that it works. VicTube. VicTube, why do you keep disabling your comments during your live shows? D4, so far, I have no complaints. Now, I've only had it for a couple of days. But so far, I've got no complaints. And it's got all the football channels on it. So I shouldn't... There shouldn't be a football game that comes on that I can't watch. It's got all the ESPNs. It's got Fox Sports, FS1, FS2, SEC Network, ACC Network, Big Ten Network. So the only potential downside, depending on how big of a household I guess people have, you can only be watching 3 different things at the same time per account. So if you've got 4 or 5 people in your house, they can't all watch something different at the same time. Only 3. You can only watch 3 different things at the same time. Yeah, it's $64.99. Right now they're doing, I think, 2 weeks free when you sign up or something. So I haven't actually paid anything yet. Did you ever figure out what was causing that, Vic? Because the comments were always on when you first started the stream, and then all of a sudden they just would go away. Never figured it out? Yeah, that was strange. I've never really seen that happen before in the middle of somebody's stream. I hadn't seen the new Suicide Squad yet. I was going to try and wait for a time when I could watch it with Lou Jr., which probably won't be till Friday night. So maybe I'll watch it on Friday. If he wants to watch it. competitive dodgeball. I don't know about that. They had the cornhole championships on ESPN all weekend. Did y'all catch that? UTEP versus UTSA for my UTEP game. Do I have to do a UTEP game? Can I say no on that? A rock skipping contest was on ESPN. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Yeah, the cornhole was on all weekend. Oh, I heard BVD's doing a lot better too. In fact, I'm gonna try to text him today. I quit calling and texting him because I was texting him and talking to him for a while when he first went in the hospital a few weeks ago. But like in the middle of a conversation with him, he stopped replying back, and his daughter started replying back from BVD's phone. And she would send a message, and then at the end it would say, "This is his daughter, Kayla." And then, so I quit texting. But I heard he's doing better now. And I don't remember if I said this on Friday or not, but I guess it turns out he didn't have a stroke. So that's good news. But he is on dialysis, which, dialysis isn't good news, but it's good that he didn't have a stroke. But I guess it was kidney failure, not a stroke. And I don't know. I was trying to ask somebody about this yesterday, a couple of people. I don't really know enough about dialysis to know. Now, I do know that the people that I have known that have had to go on dialysis, it's been a permanent thing. That they've had to. TK, do you know, or anybody else that might be in the medical field, or somebody that has some experience with somebody on dialysis? The people that I've known that have been on it have had to be on it permanently or get a kidney transplant. I don't. So as far as I know, dialysis isn't something that you're on and then you just don't have to do it anymore. And I've known people that have had to go in and have it done sometimes 3 times a week. I guess it depends. I don't know. I hate to even try to talk about it because I don't know really anything about it, but I guess it depends how bad the kidney failure is. Some people maybe only have to do the dialysis once a week. Some people do it 3 times a week. I really don't know. It looks like most people in the comment section think, too, that it's a permanent thing. William says you can be on it temporarily. And that could be true. I just don't know anybody that's ever been on it temporarily, but that doesn't mean anything. I haven't known very many people that were on it. One of my mom's friends was on it one time. And she never stopped having dialysis. Smokey says, what if there was a Christian conference? Somebody made a list on one of the, I can't remember if it was this show or one of the other shows. Somebody made a list in the comments a couple of weeks ago about a Christian conference or a religion conference. And, it had like Liberty and BYU and TCU and SMU. D4 says BVD was very alert and talkative yesterday. D4, do you know, can he, are his hands working? Can he, I hate to be texting him if he can't. I feel like I'm bothering him, but I wonder. I'm gonna try to text him today. If he can't text me back, then I won't bother him over and over again. But that's a good point, Golden Blue Man. Religious people cannot get along together at all. Yeah, that's very true. More people throughout history have been killed in the name of religion or some kind of a god than any other single thing. It's not even just Muslims and Christians. It's the different denominations of Christians too killing each other. Yeah, Vic, Vic's got a good list there. Notre Dame, Boston College. We could have a Protestant conference and a Catholic conference. That would be the way to go. A Protestant conference and a Catholic conference. Who else is Catholic besides Notre Dame? Boston College. I'm sure there's some others. Rob Dog says Tulane and Loyola. I don't know if Loyola has a football team. A Muslim college football team versus BYU. Unfortunately, Gator Gang, no. Most of them are not in prison because the Catholic Church hides them. They just send them around. When the priest gets caught somewhere, the Catholic Church sends them to another church somewhere else. It's like a constant game of whack-a-mole trying to find those pedophile priests. every week. Every week would be a holy war. Georgetown, Marquette, DePaul, Creighton, Xavier. Yeah, I don't think any of those teams have football teams. Those schools, I mean. Holy Cross, I think they do. Tulane does, Boston College does, Notre Dame does, yeah. Well, if there's not enough teams for two conferences, Catholics and Protestants, maybe we can just have a religion conference and then have divisions within the conference. So you'd have the Catholic division, which could be Holy Cross, Tulane, Boston College, and Notre Dame. And then you could have the Protestant division, which could be SMU, TCU, Liberty, whatever else. Catholic division and a convict division. Baptist division, no alcohol. No, no, no. The two conferences would try to convert each other. Oh, boy. Yeah, SMU. Yeah. They'd be in the Protestant division. BYU versus Scientology would be weird. Real weird. The Amish is the favorite for the Natty? Whoa. Whoa. From worst to first. The Amish can only play day games. The Amish can't play night games. That would require electricity. Manual scoreboards too at the Amish games. No digital scoreboards. Old school manual scoreboards at the Amish games. And the only thing they sell in the concession stand, the only thing they sell is churned butter and homemade patio furniture. I think the Buddhists would have to be the referees. D4. He wants to know if Team Judaism would be haggling over the score. Of course they would, D4. Instead of a band on the field at halftime, it would just be 20 minutes of praise and worship. The Jewish team would have the nicest facilities. Everything would be brand new all the time. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. The possibilities are endless when you start talking about these religion conferences. Damn D4. Boy, y'all are on this Pope Francis. Jeez. Slim. Quarterback with a personal foul in the center. Waikiki, thank you for the super chat, sir. He says, any chance week 1, Thursday night, Minnesota upsets Ohio State at home? Any chance? Yeah. Much of a chance? I would say no. I would say it's more likely that Ohio State wins that game by 28 points than it is that they lose by 1 point. A good point, Rick. Maybe we should give the Atheists a team. How many days is it until the college football season starts? Well, it's week 0 is what? September 27th? August 27th. And today's the 9th. So how many days is that? 19? 18? Something like that. 2 weeks from this Saturday. How about that? 2 weeks from this coming Saturday. Football season, college football starts. All right, we'll see you later, TK. No one would believe in an atheist team. Yeah, NFL preseason this week. You had the one game last week, but everybody plays this coming weekend starting on Thursday. Don't forget about the agnostics, too. They're not sure if they have a team or not. I think I do have a UAB helmet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do have a UAB helmet. That's a good question, Wilkie. The play-by-play guy wants to know why the Muslim team is lined up backwards. The analyst told him it's because they have to face east. No. All right, guys. I think I'm going to get out of here a little early today. It's Monday. I feel like I'm moving in slow motion today. I need to get with the program here. The next prediction video is Nebraska. So Nate the Great, if you're watching or you watch this back later, Nebraska is the next prediction video. So I know everyone's excited and looking forward to that. Trying to figure out, okay, are they going to go 4-8 or 5-7? Well, I'll let you know. I'll let you know when the next prediction video is going to be Nebraska. But I am going to get out of here, though. I'll play a song, though. How about that? I'll play a song, and we can I'll play a Tool song, too, that's like 15 minutes long, so we can all commiserate in the comment section for another 15 minutes. How'd that be? I do appreciate y'all tuning in this morning, though. If anybody wants to be on the show tomorrow morning with me, Tuesday, send me an email. Anybody wants to be on the show tomorrow, Tuesday morning, send me an email, crazyunclelou@gmail.com. We'll get it scheduled. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here a little early today. Why not? It's Monday. I don't think anyone will care. Not even very many people will notice. So But shout out to all you guys for tuning in. Slim, Waikiki, thank you for the super chats today. I really appreciate y'all supporting the show. Shout out to Slim again, too. Very classy, Slim. Slim won the picture contest last week and chose to send in this Bobby Bowden tribute photo. That was a good idea, Slim. That was a good idea. So, all right, I'm going to play a song while we, I said commiserate in the comment section. Poor choice of words. We can fellowship. Since that seems to be the theme, at least for the last 30 minutes of the show. It's fellowship time. So we can all fellowship. I want everybody to turn to your neighbor. Turn to your neighbor, say hello. And put $1 in the plate when it comes around. All right, I'll be on tonight at 10 p.m. with Pete and Huffer Billy Paw for the Lunch Money Show. So make sure you guys check that out. That's on the regular channel. 10 p.m. the Lunch Money Show, a show about nothing. Until then, though, have a good morning.